Okay, fun stuff. All right, so what I need, step one, not to share source code. Step two, debug this stuff. I fixed it just now so that when I have one song with multiple arrangements, it shows them all correct when I'm creating a new set list here. Let me do another window. All right, so now I'm adding a modify set list button. Modify set list window. Let's see what that looks like. And then I go click a session, modify set list. Okay, interesting. I do not want it to occur for ones that are ineligible. Selected item, selected that item. I have to look for something, prevent it from occurring. Session screen completed. Get the tree item values. I'm looking for modify. Okay, selected item. And then instead of session status, we look at um, session IDs. No, that's not correct. Um, Oh yeah, that is correct. Session ID. It has to have a session ID. The session ID has to be in progress and not completed. So, session ID. If session ID equals not applicable, query the session ID, get its status, make sure it's not completed. See how this goes. It's taking too long to restart. I think there's like an API that's delaying uh, the program. So if I go to uh, hold on, trying to show everything. Trying to go to click any. I broke self 3, self set list 3. Trees are interesting, programming wise. I else session ID. Okay. Okay, there we go. That worked. Cannot modify a completed session. Okay. And I go modify here. Okay. Um, Interesting. Okay, so the problem here is I have one song 3 times, but it's not displaying that. So modify set list result. Um, Song arrangements. Let's try this again. Song IDs, that. Song arrangements equals 3 of them. Play IDs. Okay, modify. Song arrangements, song IDs. What? Hold on. Modify set list window. Let's try this again. And I'll go to, hold on. Let's go to this again. What in the world? Sub open modify set list window. Did it not call that? Trying to get that modify set list window. Strange. Like I know it's opening. I'm trying to get the function, but it's not letting me get there. That's so weird. Song ID, song arrangements. Or song ID arrangement and song ID zip. There needs to be some logic here for if there's one song, multiple arrangements. Right, so every song ID can have multiple arrangements. Change number 1 coming through. Hold on, there's another window that's not showing right now. It's showing 2 modifies. There's actually, I'm making a change, hold on. Rows. Chat window's too long. Just doesn't work over time. Just want to fix, not a whole essay of other code. Or song ID and song. There we go. They have to do another loop. Try again. Setlist, go back. Modify. Oh, there's an error. Oh, it did this again. Or song ID. Where did it error again? It's errored at arrangement detail song ID equals song ID. String indices must be introduced, not string. Okay. Try again. Debug. Arrangement detail is lead. Oh, I see. Where song ID and song IDs. Setlist ID. Song arrangements from setlist. Where setlist is. Oh, it could do a better query than that. To the, what table is it again? Setlist table. Setlist table. from songs where song ID equals song detail. Oh man, I'm trying to think. That's not working. Yeah. That's a debug again just to see how it works. What happens if I have multiple songs? Okay, so set list, create. Let's try it again. Mountain. Oh, you don't see the ad. Dang it. Create new set list. Set list screen. Changing, changing stuff around. Streets. Add that one. Save it. Then you go to try to modify it. That's what I'm debugging. Okay, so song IDs, 3 song IDs. Oh, yeah, how do you associate them? Okay, I have to do this differently. Um, result, song arrangements. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Click it again. Modify. Wait, what? Modify set list, result. Try again. Click the modify. Hold on. Okay, that's strange. Oh, I have to delete the previous window. Um, If self, modify window, destroy. Cancel. It's another window you have to be cautious of all of its actions when it's destroyed and opened. I don't want duplicate windows opened every time. I want to destroy the previous one if the new one if it exists by the time I open in a new one. Let's try again. Modify it. Set list ID, result. Okay, set list ID, song arrangements. Yeah, that's a problem how it's grouping it together though. Select song IDs, song arrangements. Then yeah, let's try something else here. getting so I'm basically just debugging the menus, what happens when I click them, because what's going on is in the set list screen, it turns out, well, the song, you could have multiple arrangements for the same song, right? So I know I have two windows open. So let's go. So on this one, you see I have three songs, but in the three songs I have three variations of one song. And so when I go to the modify track list button, which is another menu I'm doing right now, they can only modify a planned track list. No, sorry, you can only modify a track list that is tied to a session with the session not being completed. Or it doesn't, the track list doesn't have to be tied to a session. But in order to modify the track list, the session can't be completed. Although, yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah, you can't modify the track list if it's tied to a completed session. That's in this current version. Uh, hold on. Let me do some more code change here before I gotta do the debug again in a second. Song arrangement dictionary? Say what is that? Song arrangement dictionary. Song arrangement dictionary. Arrangement in. Where is he getting that song arrangement dictionary? Are you telling me he has to pass that in now? Song arrangement dictionary, song arrangement dictionary, song arrangement dictionary. Oh, I see. I'm debugging again. A list. Click down here in this one right here. Go to modify, debugging. So for every song, check the multiple different IDs or arrangements. What? No, that's not correct. What are you doing? Song arrangements. No. Play IDs. Wait, why are you referencing play IDs? Oh god, this is wrong. Okay, you're gonna make me type stupid AI. Sorry. All right, I guess I'll have to think. I'll program it myself. So we're gonna do. I know you can't see the code. You could. All right, hold on. Um, I want to do song arrangements like that. I don't want to do play IDs like that. Song IDs. For song. For song ID and song IDs. Um, query. Query the set list ID. Get the song arrangements. Yes. Uh, query equals. Select song arrangements times set list. Where's set list? Set list ID equals and song ID equals. And it's song arrangements equals query execute. If song arrangements for song arrangement in song arrangements dictionary equals. All right, so now I got a dictionary for each song. I'll have multiple arrangements. Great. Now to update the for song ID. For song ID and song IDs. No. Um, song IDs equals song IDs equals the keys of the dictionary. Song IDs equals. Okay. For song ID and song IDs. Song detail. Blah blah blah. Song detail for arrangement. Uh, yeah, let's just see how this goes. We still have to do the management of the setlist manager. Like, I think I'm gonna have to do another screen. Like after the song, after you done playing the song stops, and there's a setting for the user to enter the stat screen automatically or not. Regardless if the user has that setting on or off, I think there'll have to be another screen after the stop song that is related to the set list, where it would be like, hey, here's your progress on the set list. Proceed with the next track. Something like that. And then I don't know, but we're getting there. Okay, so we go to set list. We go back to this one. Then you go to modify. Debugging song IDs for song ID and song IDs. Maybe didn't like that query. Let me try this query myself. I have a database query open on the another tab, and I'm not showing on the monitor here. But I'm gonna no such column song ID. What? Say what, mate? So you go to set list. My set list table. Oh. Uh. Okay, hold on. I don't think this. Okay, so set list table. I don't have. I have songs, not song. Okay. Uh. Set list ID. Song arrangements. Wait, what am I trying to do? Oh crap. Sorry. I'm trying to. It's a lot to consider. How there's many different layers going on here. You got the database table, and then you got the Python interacting with the database table. And the database table here, I'm having to configure it. I'm querying the database and the Python every time. It says user database manipulation. And there's something I have to get right here. Because the problem is tracking the arrangement. Right, so when I made the sessions and the track list right now, this is all using previous note logs. Right, so every time I play, it saves a note log of stats. And right now I'm defining a session as a 1 day sitting session, which recently I had to do logic for what happens if I'm playing between midnight. And I had to add logic. Well, if you're playing songs 11 p.m., 10 p.m., and then you're playing a next song after 12 a.m., then you're part of that previous session. You're not doing a new session. But anyways, I'm part of sessions. I'm doing the like previously created ones. And the logic that I'm having conflicts with is adding new sessions that are pending or in progress. And that means like, because I have to reference that current session, whereas before it's like historic data, and I made the database tables on that is already done out of the way. So like I have a bunch of note logs that are by a timestamp, by a day or whatever, and then I go through that data and make the set list and the sessions based on that data. And now that's when I'm getting the conflict. Like I just said, I'm doing a new session, a new track list, sorry, and I tie the session to the track list. But a new track list, and then having these different settings where, well, the only way I know the arrangement is in the note logs. So like I had to say, well, if I'm creating a new arrangement, then I have to specifically say, if I'm creating a new track list, then I have to specifically choose the arrangement, and then I have to save the arrangement in another way that I'm saving the arrangement in another way for new track lists that is different logic than the track lists that are already completed. And by completed, I mean a status of a previous session. So I just added the session IDs to the track list that you see now on the table here. So that's another column to consider. Maybe I could have multiple session IDs for a track list. But right now, um, like maybe that's something to consider, right? What are you gonna play? And then that's further logic down the line of considering like, oh, based on this data of this previous session, you hit this much accuracy, spent this much time. Here's this recommended session track list because sometimes when I'm playing, I have trouble determining what do I want to play, right? It's like always determined in the middle of the session live when I'm playing. It's like, oh, I don't know what to play. Let's try this. And so like getting rid of that idea of planning what to play is like a goal, I guess you could say. Um, but anyways, I have to change this query. So I have to do song arrangement, song arrangement. Right, so I passed in a database dictionary. Um, I just have to be consistent with that. So let's go through the story set list. Song ID, song arrangements. I don't need a query anymore because I just passed it in. Now let's go through. Oh, hold on. Editing the wrong loop. Oh, I got two loops going on. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Modify set list. Song arrangement. Song ID. If song ID plus song arrangement equals that. Hold on. Let me go back to the debug. Lost my spot and where the breakpoint is. Go to set list again. Then you go scroll all the way down here. Then you go back to modify. And gotta see where. Yeah, this part's good. It's actually the next part. Modify window. Okay, let me um, fix something. Have to initialize or declare a none value to say if, otherwise you can't say if it exists because it doesn't exist. So weird. Yeah, Python you don't have to declare variables, but there's still some things you have to declare. Initialization, keywords. Anyways, close that. Let's go back to the bottom, modify, breakpoint, go down. And the problem is I'm doing, wait, what? Song arrangement dictionary. Song arrangement dictionary is blank. Say what? What? Why is it blank? Hold on. Let's go back. Results. Oh, wait, there is modify. Okay. Dictionary. Modify set list window. Song arrangements. Query song arrangements from set list. Where's song ID? Oh, right. Song ID. That's where I got stuck at last time. There is no song ID. Um, Okay, so the trick is the way it saves song arrangements. Man, how did I do this? Okay, I just breezed through it, and there's a lot of tuning. Like since yesterday, this is a whopping 600 lines out of nowhere. It's defining all these different actions. At least 600. 600 on the set list, not talking about the session. All right, so open modify. And so it's easy to lose track on the hundreds of lines going on. So let's open the debug again. Sure. Um, no, I'm making this more difficult than what should be because already, like if I look at, you get the window open. No, it's not open yet. Because it's displaying all the information right here, right? When I click it open, it's displaying it all fine right here. Why is it displaying it right fine here, but not in the modify menu? That's what I'm getting. At the view session details. Um, hold on. What set function is that? Again? It'd be so much more fun if you could see the code. View setlist details. That's what I want. View setlist details. Return song details. Okay, modify. That's what I want is those song details. Yeah. Song details equals self that list ID. Song details equals that. Okay, song details. Because I don't have to redo all the logic. Okay, let's just reuse that same logic. Let's debug again, see how it goes. Trying to get a single song to display all arrangements like I'm doing. Just like right here, but on another menu that pops up when I do modify. Song details. It's a tuple, unfortunately. Don't know why I made it a tuple. Rhythm all lead. Arrangements dictionary is not defined. Right. Selected arrangement, song IDs, append, arrangement. Self-selected arrangements. What's that again? Selected arrangements is interesting. Song ID in selected arrangements. There's a lot of behaviors going on. Add, remove, drag and reorder, drag and drop reorder, saving, whole bunch of stuff. And it's easy to forget just the amount of level detail that's required in every step. Especially when things are in a tuple. Like, why is it a tuple? Let me go back. Yeah, let's try this again. Let's get the current format of the tuple. Reuse code as much as possible. Don't, like what I was trying to do there, I was trying to rewrite the same logic in different ways. Like, why am I doing that? It's already working one way. Just use the logic that is already pre-existing. All right, almost there. I have a good feeling about this next one. I mean, this next try. Why does it tell me to do the setlist ID going on? Read that loop. Why does it send me every single thing? Open modify setlist window is the only thing I want. My gosh, it sent me so much. GPT-4o is nice and all, but it keeps sending me blocks of code. I think I put that in my instructions because in GPT-4 it would always send me like only like a one line that would be changed. I had no idea what it meant in the context of all my code. So I put in the instructions, send me everything. And now it's sending me everything. It's like way too much. It's like I'm telling it send me just the specific section that's being changed. So it's takes some combing. A lot of it's redundant. Open modify setlist window. What? I'd never seen an import in a function before. That is wrong. That is not good. Okay, here we go. Getting the loop by that I want. Okay, let's try again. The idea is I make this track list, I put it in, I tie it to a new session. The session is currently being planned. And then I go back and I modify the track list. But let's say the session's in progress. I could still go back and modify the track list for songs that have not yet been played. But if a song has been played, then that is static. I can't modify it. I can modify the tracks after it. So we go back here, go back to modify, Song details, got them all. Just want to go back to the loop. Where song detail, arrangement, play ID, in song details. Oh, that's how the tuple is split. The tuple confuses me compared to a dictionary and array, just because of formatting. But the loop looks similar. Just say for this in tuple. Tuple, tuple is the same um, what is it, term as a musical language terminology. In this song creator, I have tuples. But anyways, trying to get this modify song menu to display all the information correctly, and maybe I got it. Let's see. So I have to show the window on screen 1 second. Here. All right, here's the modify, but it looks like it's missing buttons. It's missing the add, remove, save buttons. Oh man, okay. I need to start a new chat. In this class, need to adjust the modify setlist window functionality to include buttons that are similar to the create window functionality. Add, remove, close, save. Because if we look at the other menu, here, I can't even close this modify one. Well, I mean, there's an X button, but there's not a button that says it. And see, that's another thing too. Like I have tkinter and I have Pygame going on at the same time. So if I close out the main, so I have a parent and I have a root, and then I have pop-ups. I'm trying to remove pop-ups and stick to the root and the parent. But the thing I don't like about this so far is look at this. Oh, hey, I forgot to get rid of this button when I closed the menu. Hold on, let me do that. Don't want to forget removing buttons from a screen that you're no longer in. That's something I just fixed recently too. When you go to the setlist screen, um, hold on. When you go to the setlist screen here, why is it two song creators? Oh, you go setlist screen, and when I would close it and go back, see how there's one? Uh, hold on. See how there's one? Hold on. One entry here. And close it, and I come back. There's only one. There was a act. I had to add. When you click the close, get rid of it. Otherwise, when you come back here, it'll there'll be two of them, and then you come back again, there'll be three, and you come back again, there'll be four. Anyways, uh, so I'm trying to. It's hard to display all the windows. I'm trying not to display the IDE, so that's why I'm trying to display one window at a time. It's hard to get them all. So I'm modifying the modify window right now. My set list. Okay, I have to add the buttons. Open set list modify window. Fire code again. Let's see if this works. That wait, where do I put this window? These buttons again. Create new set list. Wow, such a large function that has many functions in it. Open modify set list window. I'm adding in what? Hold on. Open modify setlist window. I don't see the buttons. Choose arrangements. Okay. You're confusing me by sending me everything. Okay. You know, one thing I do like about the chat GPT 4.0 that it's very hard to hit the limit on the chat, at least. I mean, I haven't hit it. I think it's like 80 messages now, and I haven't hit that. I remember I used to hit it when it was 25, of course, and then when it was 50, I would hit it. But it's been so long since I actually hit that limit. And last night I was going, I felt like forever, for hours, just in chat and vocal and whatever. Dude, what is going on? It's sending me everything. You're still sending me everything. Okay. I just told it again, like you're sending me so much code, I can't understand where the changes are. Compared my code to your code, I can't read line by line every time and see where it is. You gotta say, where's the changes? What is going on? Like, where are these buttons at? Add selected song, on confirm. Oh, I see. Okay. It's just so weird to see functions and functions. But it makes sense if all these functions are in a window. Oh, you're gonna make me do setlist ID? Are you gonna tell me how you're gonna get setlist ID? You're gonna say it's great. Um, wait, song ID equals there. There's your song ID. Oh, setlist ID. Whoops. Setlist ID. I would think that's the right. Oh, I could pass it in. Fine. This is why I don't stream a lot because, like, since I'm not sharing the source code, it's like, how fun would it be to stare at a blank screen until I have something ready to change? That's pretty much what this is. Like, it's just a lot of hours of this type of programming behind the scenes, clicking. Oh, how could I forget to pass in a parameter? Okay, it's all worth it because over time something builds out, and it just takes a long time because there's a lot of focus on the tiniest of detail, and it's like hours for the smallest minute of action. Um, I okay, hold on. I gotta change the window so you can see. It is Wait, what's going on? Refresh it. It's semi-correct, but it's saying the selected arrangement is a number, 163. That's not correct. It should be lead, rhythm, alt lead, or whatever. It's like, great. Well, we're getting there. Um, this happened to me yesterday as well. I just forgot where it's at. Um, this function, this is now over almost 700 lines now. Easy to get lost. Selected arrangements. Selected arrangements. Arrangements. Selected idea song. Arrangement equals song details. All right. Let's see what it's saying song details are. It's saying that it's an integer. Wrong value, buddy. Try again. Setlist. Here. Modify. Excuse me. And then we're going to see the ID equals NA. Why is it saying that? Oh, I should make it more clear to user to make it more clear to user that it won't be adjustable for songs that have already been played. Okay, song value 63. Selected tree insert. Wait, what? That's not correct. Wait. Selected tree. Oh man, song ID plus song values. Through 5. Song details. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Change this. List 1 through 4. Song values append arrangement. Try again. Tree's an interesting concept. So the tree I'm using with this tkinter model, this GUI interface right here that's showing the different columns, rows, values. Fascinating stuff. Oh wait, I don't want to create. I want to go back to modify. Hey, there we go. There, I just did window title must match. Let me try something. There we go. Now this window won't show duplicate. Window title must match. Title must match. Set list screen. I'll just show the set list screen and the whatever else screens. Set list screen. Okay, this is a modify screen. So the modify looks just like the other create one. That's good. Um, I don't want to say if play ID equals NA. Um, try something else. Song detail. Somehow I have to know. Like right now, I'm just not going to show songs that have been played. But so I would like to show them, but just like tell a user that you can't modify them. All right, so that was a success. I can now modify, create, add. I mean, of course, there could be more testing, like actual. Let's try removing the lead and saving it. Oh, update set list. Oh, I don't see. There we go. I didn't even actually test the functionality. Update set list. Now I could try it. Just added it. Update set list name, song ID, song arrangements for set list. Um, you know, I really do have to test that because I don't know if that query is gonna work the way we think it does. This query might like remove songs unintentionally. Let's just remove the lead from three-dimensional, save it. It's still displayed here, it didn't refresh. But let's go back. It's removed after it. Well, that's good. I'm still concerned about it. But song IDs, selected arrangements. Somehow I have to refresh the selected detail. How am I gonna do that? Details. Well, the problem is it didn't refresh the details on set list select. Reselection. Refresh that list. Refresh it after I do the save modify. Oh, it did. Clear current tree view. It just didn't clear the child, whatever. Like the uh, man, the the what is it called? The detail. So what I'm talking about is modify window. When I saved it, it didn't update the contents of this bottom part right here. So this, it was still displaying. Can I get that refreshed? Set list. Refresh that list. Save set list. Remove, add. Nope. Choose arrangement. Nope. Cancel, get arrangement. Format. Nope. Format song detail. Display set list details. Details frame. Yeah, that's it. Set list select. I just have to do on set list select. Oh well. What I could do is just close it, or let's see, hold on. Let's ask. Detail? What's it called? The details frame? Yeah. I want it to automatically refresh when data has been updated without me having to manually refresh. Yeah, I could also change the content that's being displayed. Instead of like time played, last played, total playtime, average playtime, if the song ID has a play ID, I could change the content that's being displayed. But the reason why I'm not displaying that stuff is because, well, look, it like on the session that's already done, or the track list that already has a session that tied to it, it has a play ID, so I can associate accuracy with it. But songs that have a track list of a session that is pending or not yet in progress, or not yet recorded this particular song with this play ID, I don't have those accuracies, so I don't want to put that accuracy here. Because I want this to be for track lists, set lists that are and are not a part of active sessions or whatever. See, it's like session. What is a session? Well, how is it different than a track list? Well, a session practically wraps over a track list. A track list could belong to multiple sessions if it wants to, but I would think a track list would at least belong to one. What am I trying to change again? Update. Oh, I'm trying to refresh set list details. Okay, great. Let's try. Let's try again. See if it refreshes. I just added a change. So you go to set list, go to modify, and we're going to put them side by side or whatever. So we're going to look at nothing hood about obs. I wish you only clicked the visible windows. Okay. So you're going to see on the right screen right here, we're going to see rhythm. I'm going to expect this to get automatically updated as soon as I go to the screen on the left side here that says modify that current session. So once I modify that session on the left, this one on the right should automatically be removed. So remove it, save. There we go. See, all I had to do is just refresh it. Okay, cool. That works. Now save. How many lines that all that took, that modify window right there, all that stuff, that's how many lines? That's from lines 526 up to line 716. Sheesh. And then some more other splattered elsewhere. So that's about 200 lines. Set list, modify set list. Just add that to the GitHub. Please select. Oh, that's interesting. It unselected. Some reason when I did the modify, the set list I chose beforehand became unselected, so that when I click modify set list, it tells me to select a set list. Can I somehow reselect the selected set list that was unselected when I proceeded to save a modified set list? That's funny. See, that's the thing about programming. You can't like trap yourself in a corner. There's all these scenarios that you never consider because you always look at like just one side of it. Like, but there's all these other different sides that you'd never think of. It's just sometimes it's funny what happens. Stylus details. Right. So now I'm testing another thing. Will it re-automatically select the set list that I modified? Because right, this action right here, when I click one, this right here, when this it gets unselected when I proceed with the modifying. So I'll modify, remove, save, and oh yeah, the same thing happened again. Update set list. Oh, well, actually, I missed a spot. There's another thing to do. Refresh set list. Select the item again. Interesting. You could store the selected item by set list tree selection. Interesting. Tkinter. All this functionality is built into the Python library. All right, so I go back here, modify. This time let's add a kill switch engage song declaration. And we're going to add it to the lead arrangement. And we're going to put it in. Oh, I can't drag and drop. Can I add drag and drop support for the modify window similar to the create window? That's another thing you have to add is command and drop functionality. And I had to add a delay for command and drag and drop. A delay of like 0.2 seconds because otherwise it's going to flicker back and forth. It's like you have to say like, all right, you put here, delay 2 seconds, 0.2 seconds. Oh, you put it here, delay, delay, rather than like all going crazy. They get to think of all of these little details that take so long to think of, and for such little time of actual action. The time of action increments every time you use it, though. All right, so we're looking for drag and drop function. Okay, actually, that's not the main thing. The main thing is saving. Oh, what happened? Error. Uh, it didn't like that. It doesn't like to reselect it. Well then, how about instead of refreshing it? Well, actually, I don't know how to go about that. Wait, why did I destroy it in the first place? Hold on. That's the root of the problem. Arrangement window destroy. No, it's modify window destroy. No. Fresh set list details. No, no display set list details. Oh, it's I was trying to store the selected selection or whatever before I click it and then reselect it. But I didn't like that. Um, Wait, am I missing something here? Oh, wait, no, I didn't get to add the. Let's add. It didn't save it because it errored, right? It doesn't like the reselection. Let me add the drag and drop first. Drag and drop for the modify window. Okay, enable drag and drop and on drag and drop motion and binding. So that's one thing with the tree view. You bind the action, you hook it. That's one thing I like about tkinter. Like actually, you could bind it. You don't have to do like Pygame hook the click event and then determining where the click has been registered and does it collide in a certain part of the screen. Your tkinter, you just say like bind this action to this button. So that's nice. So we're gonna test the drag and drop real quick on the selected tree. Okay, so that means right here, modify. Oh, I added three-dimensional there. That's weird. Let's add hope is. And we're gonna put hope is as the first song. Save it. See it errored. All right. Now we're gonna look up this error for the selection stuff. Update set list. Selected item ID. Selected item ID. Aha, that's even better. Let's try this. It's even a C function to make sure the thing is visible if it's outside of scroll radius. That's cool. All right, we're gonna do this. It keeps adding the same song, so that might be a bug. Add, confirm. We're gonna put it on the first. Save it. Yeah, it's adding the wrong song. Okay. We'll have to see where that occurs. I think it's here. Okay. I don't think. Okay, so the update set list is not correctly working with everything. Hold on. Okay, this is tricky. Okay, so I'm figuring out the logic right now for the modify is only doing an update, but that's not correct because it's not doing up add a delete. So I'm thinking it might be better just to do a drop and just add everything based on what's viewed. But that might be a conflict because what's viewed I'm trying to define as only what's not been played. So I might have to consider that to display what's been played and just not allow what's been played to be modified. Fun stuff. Um, I don't want to be able to remove anything that has been played. That's the trick. Um, Song detail, play ID, add selected song. See, I don't want to modify the ones that have been played already. That's the trick. Oh my gosh, what a logical conflict. Typing all that out in a chat. Only update adjustable songs, but preserving the non-adjustable songs. Wow, this is a big function here. Okay, so I'm considering those that are not, that have been played. Interesting. Well, let's just see what happens. We're going to try modifying by adding another song again. That's such a good song on the very end. But it keeps adding mine. That's not good. What is going on? I have to see why it's doing that though. I didn't even notice. Did it re-click it though? I have to try that again. Look for the query that it runs. Okay, going through. Yeah, that song ID is 6 or 7. 7. Oh, why is it saying 6? That's weird. See, the song ID I'm trying to add is 7, but I see it as 6 in the debug for some reason. Oh gosh, that's so weird. And it's lead arrangement. It shouldn't be displaying as a lead. I did select alt lead. Man, there is so many things going on. That's why they call it an alpha. All right, so okay, it does say alt lead. Play IDs, good. Modify window is correct. Hold on. Let me get a picture of this. Single. All right. So let me reopen the. Actually, hold on. Me. Yeah, reopen the modify. Yeah, it goes back to that. All right, let's try to fix that where it keeps adding the same bug, or it keeps adding the same song. Um, trying to get where that is being determined though. All right, have to think through different logics. So like, say store certain logic, some certain data from the table, then delete the table, then re-add it based on existing content to an extent. That's the TLDR simple version of it. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. Will it be that simple? It probably won't be. Let's see how it goes. That's how the programming, there's so much time that gets spent on this most minuscule of thing. But it's so fun because it's so rewarding. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. How bad could it go? Add another song. Confirm. Save. Well, that's certainly worse. Um, hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, we'll get there. It's just funny how this works. To say if it's NA, Add existing non-adjustable songs. ID. It's just duplicating it somewhere. So let's go back. Debug again. Breakpoint activated. Be so much fun if you could see the code. Oh man, what is up with this Kingfish guy? Give me a second. Let's see. Next. If existing songs. Okay. I shouldn't be adding back play IDs. Play ID. Yeah, the problem is that it's what is going on? It's kind of correct, but it's not 100% correct. If play ID play ID equals doesn't equals NA. Already played data. Already played IDs. Insert. Oh wait, hold on. Man, this takes a lot of thought. That's for sure. So I have to first. It has to add. If it's not okay, the existing one. Where is it deleting it at? Come on now. Existing. Oh, I see, right here. Okay. If only the only one way I want the existing is if. Okay, so from okay, I get it. Existing, I don't want to. Oh man, there's so many layers to this. Okay, so right now it does the existing, and then it gets the existing, all of them, and then it deletes them, and then it gets to combine. The combine is the old and then the current. The problem is for the existing, I really want to know um what song is song. I really want. Oh man, what is it? Where's it getting the current? That's what I'm confused at. Where's it getting the current one? Selected item ID. Setlist name, combine. Yeah, I know you can't see the code, and I'm getting there. Add new adjustable songs to the combined list. Combine song IDs. But where are those getting pulled from? Zipping the existing, adding them to the combine. Oh, I see. Um, okay, so we're gonna say if play ID doesn't equal a, then we're gonna try that. One line difference. Basically, I only want to save the non. Um, oh, that was weird. Suddenly, all the values got removed. Anyways, oh, it happened again. Oh, why? Um, so weird. What's going on though? Breakpoint again. We're gonna try this again. Add it, save it. Breakpoint. See what's going on. So I added in song ID 9, right? Really, let me check the database outside of the code and see. That list. Yeah, it does say 6. On the database side, why is it the display not saying that though? Hold on. This part is not displaying it correct or something? Try something. Is it specifically only when I have like song multiple songs of this same song, different arrangement? Is that what's going on? Try a new session. I just made a new one. You didn't see it, but I did create new. What if I modify this one and just add like this? All three unique songs. Oh no, the same thing's occurring. So it's the display, I think. Oh, let's see. Interesting. No, it's actually the display. Something's off here. It's actually not what I thought it was either. It's saving correctly. It's not displaying correctly. Okay, so that says one thing. Um, view setlist details is wrong. But only in cases where the play ID is null. This function is so specific. 237, 237. Saying there's 4 arrangements. That's why, particularly this line. Okay, I think I got it. Try again. One line, not looking at the right index. Perhaps, let's try. Oh, wait. What? Okay, let's see. Okay. Um, yeah, that's tricky. Problem. How does it know what song is what arrangement? It's gonna be tricky. Uh, Song detail. Where is song detail? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, that was doing the wrong. I gotta do the modified one. Hold on. That was the right one. Oh well. Okay, so this one I have 4 songs, right? They're all gonna show. Let's do the third one. Song ID 237. I want song ID 6. Wait, what? Why didn't I do song ID 6? That's weird. Let's try that again. I'm debugging it, and it didn't. It skipped the last song for some reason. For the next. Oh, what? That's something's off here. I gotta do this again. Oh, it returned. Duh. Oh God. I don't want to return. Do I? Oh, hold on. Change another line and see what happens. Um, let's do another. I shouldn't have returned. Skip append equal false. Go true. Not append. Well, no, something's off here. What is it? God dang it. Okay, let's just see what happens without this simple line. Try again. Go here, go here, and as often numerous ways there. Let's try here, and so what is going on here? Open the database again to be sure. Set list. So what I'm expecting is 4 songs, and I'm getting multiple. So I know why. It's because I'm doing too many loops stuff here. This won't help, I'm sure, but let's just see what happens anyway. I think I'm missing a spot, yeah. I don't think that'll help. Okay, no effect. What is going on though? For each song, it's appending multiple times or something. Arrangement. All right, let's just run through it. That list. Actually, let me choose the other one. All right, let's see what happens. Arrangement N is NA. Select arrangements from set list for set list. Okay, so it's adding it here. Then I'll get added again, which is not good. Let me try something here. What'll happen if I do this? Try again. Got a breakpoint going through the for loop. Okay, in that case it didn't go through it multiple times. It still displayed more than what it should though. So right here it's fine. It's only on the ones, like these ones. The ones have NA play ID. I'm just missing it. I mean, it's probably right in front of me. I'm just missing it. What's going on? Four. Song details. Alt lead, alt lead, alt lead. Wait, something in this loop is wrong. What is this? Wait, lead rhythm, alt lead. Never mind. Lead rhythm, alt lead, lead. Okay. 37, 237, 237. Oh, wait. Oh, now it's starting to make more sense. Wait a second. I know why. Oh, it should, oh, remove, okay, got it. Try that. Maybe not. No, that broke it even more. No, it's not true. I was close. Man, this is a lot to consider here. So the problem is I have multiple song IDs and multiple arrangements, so it's like it's duplicating. But that doesn't always happen. It's like some cases. Just say like if something in there already, don't do it again. If song ID already in, then what'll happen if I do this? So we're gonna try. Wait, no, already in. Starting again. This. Where is it getting that song detail though? Song detail equals that. Oh man, that's so weird. Okay, this maybe it'll work. Debugging went well. Let's see. No, that's wrong. Why is it wrong though? Because it's angle switch engage has all those arrangements. It only has one. So for setlist equals that. Um, oh, I know why. So songs. Oh, how am I gonna do this though? Okay, I need to do a arrangement index. I have to do something with the arrangement index rather than. Okay, I got this. Let's see how this goes. So I was doing. It added 3 entries of one song because it looked at the other songs saying showing at 3 entries. Something like that is the best way I could describe it. List index out of range. Great. Arrangements greater than one. But why? Let's see. Arrangements. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Arrangement index equals 0. Wait, why did it go to 4? Wait, what? Hold on. Darn index counters. Go here again. Okay. So it's already 3. The index goes from 0 to 4 so quick. That's what's confusing me. The arrangement's lead, lead, lead. Okay. Wait a second. How'd it go from lead, lead, lead to um wait, what? Hold on. The arrangement should be lead, rhythm, alt lead. Oh wait, I chose the wrong one. Hold on. Let me choose the other one. Alright, so lead, rhythm, alt lead, lead. Okay, got it. This makes sense. This particular logic. Sorry. Um, it's a bit confusing, obviously. 1 second. Okay, if the play ID is null, then we're gonna have to do some logic here. The problem is there's no way to correlate the song IDs as bunch of arrangements. If there's 4 song IDs, 4 selected arrangements. In this case, if play ID is null, the song arrangements won't be null and have to be associated by index. Let's see. Go only up to the length of the song index. Right? Just doing some programming, of course. This is how it usually goes behind the scenes. Let's see the first. Somehow I have to correlate the two arrays. Um, like it's such a simple concept. I mean, to an extent, it's just a matter of. So I have two different arrays. I have to correlate them together. The simplest way of saying it. Right. So for trying to think, how do I do that? um, see arrangements. I don't want to say for range and arrangements. Well, I do. I could say for song ID. Eligible indexes for every index this song ID is Song ID. Let's just do something like that. Eligible indexes. Okay. Such a funny way of doing it, but here we are. Oh, if I's in. Let's see how this goes. Try it without debugging it. Roll the dice. Hey, there we go. I call it eligible indexes. Just my own way of doing it. So that's back. That works with both. Good. Well, let's do the actual test where we're modifying it. Let's add in canon rock. Confirm. Save. There, it passed the test. It's added and it's still selected. Refreshed and everything. Nice. It's fun. All right. There's more to do. Quite a bit. Such as when playing, getting them associated with one another. This is all database value. It's not saved outside of JSON. If I drop the table, it's lost right now. It's okay. It's testing. Don't know if I have to add session ID for this yet, for the details. So let's look at also the session. So the session, I have status now, and then you could only change the session. Well, I added this today, yeah. Change session track list, change session status. Nice. Land. I don't like having the date and the session date. I think I fixed that. I'm on two different computers and there's different stuff on each. All right, well, fun stream, 2 hours. I don't know how much more I program. Yeah, I'll take a break on programming. That was fun. So I got through that. So for the session, view details is now modifying correctly and saving correctly and all that. Cool. Break time.